or is this a suggestion via channel member? Let's jump into it.
Time, the Venezuelan Navy thought they were tracking a fishing trawler. They were wrong. 2 miles off their patrol line, the ocean suddenly heaved upward, as if something massive was clawing its way from the deep. A second later, black steel punched through the surface, throwing seawater 30 feet into the air.
Okay.
No distress signal.
Right.
No radio call.
Nope.
Just a silent wall of American metal rising from nowhere.
America.
On board the Venezuelan Guayqueri patrol vessel, sonar screens spiked from quiet blue to screaming red.
Right, like, hey.
The operator froze.
Like, how'd you let this thing get so close to us?
Sir, we've got displacement at 086, large contact, rapid ascent. The captain couldn't answer right away. Everyone on that bridge could see what it was now.
Oh, yeah,
The
it was
sail
obvious.
of a U.S. Navy submarine breaking daylight. The boat wasn't drifting, it was staging. Every move deliberate, every bubble intentional. General quarters, the captain snapped. All stations track and log. Engines roared. The Venezuelan ship pivoted starboard to maintain a safe intercept angle. The coast now just 19 nautical miles behind him. But the sub didn't flinch. It sat there like it owned the water.
Of course we did.
Through
Of
binoculars,
course we did,
the hull's
guys.
outline was clear. Sleek, black, nearly invisible against the glare. No hull number, no flag.
Right.
But every sailor recognized what it
Oh,
was.
you knew what this was.
A Virginia-class attack submarine. Nuclear-powered, fast, dead quiet until it decides not to be.
Right.
For 3 minutes, there had been nothing but noise and wake. Now, absolute silence. Only the drip of seawater down the sub's sail broke the tension. Distance 1.9 nautical miles, the navigator said.
Subsail? Submarines have sails?
CPA closing. The captain exhaled. Keep recording, no transmissions yet. The crew didn't know it yet, but the surfacing wasn't a mistake. It was a message. And every camera...
Okay, so a sail is not like what I'm speculating a sail is. And they're talking about the thing that's kind of in the center of like the mythical subs, right? I'm thinking it's like the wings.
on that patrol ship was about to capture it. The Venezuelan Guayqueri patrol ship are no strangers to foreign shadows. Built with Italian systems but crewed by sailors trained on Soviet doctrine,
Okay.
she patrols Venezuela's northern coast as part of the country's Bolivarian security zone. On paper, her job is simple: keep foreign vessels honest. In reality, it means watching the world's most advanced navy operate just outside of her fence line. This morning, that Guayqueri was running a standard 12-hour patrol, 20 nautical miles off Puerto La Cruz, engines steady at 14 knots. Sonar sweeps were routine. The only chatter came from radar beacons and fishing vessels. Then at 6:42, the ocean broke wide open. Now, the contact is fixed dead ahead. A Virginia-class submarine surfaced at bearing 086, distance 1.8 nautical miles.
Let's go, guys.
That's
Let's go.
uncomfortably close for any Navy, especially when it's the U.S. Navy. Meanwhile, aboard the American vessel, procedures unfold with clockwork precision. Crew at surface watch stations.
Okay, so we did this on purpose.
Communications silent, emission control set to minimum. The U.S. Navy calls this presence ops,
Okay.
showing the flag without saying a word. Legally, the submarine is clean. It's operating 12
International
nautical miles
waters?
beyond Venezuela's territorial line.
That's not enough,
Firmly
guys.
in international waters.
Right.
But politically,
Right. It's
it's
wild.
like parking a fighter jet at someone's front gate. For both sides, this isn't about territory anymore. It's about posture. And whoever blinks first decides what happens next. At 0647 local time, the standoff begins. The U.S. sub hasn't moved an inch since breaking the surface. No rotation of the sail,
Well,
no change in heading, just a 7,800-ton wall of silent authority staring down a smaller, nervous patrol ship.
Well, I do think it moved at least an
Aboard the
inch.
Gaikari, the
By
bridge is
default.
tense. Every officer's eyes flick between the sea and the tactical screens. The contact isn't just close, it's positioned dead amidships, the kind of angle that makes even experienced captains sweat. Range 1.6 nautical miles, the navigator reports. The captain replies flatly. Maintain course, 15 knots. Keep her on visual. Down in the Combat Information Center, the sonar operator adjusts gain settings to pick up any low-frequency shift from the sub. Nothing. No cavitation, no propeller wash. Whoever's commanding that boat is a professional. Then it happens. One faint ping.
Okay.
A clean, tight sonar pulse from the American side. Not aggressive, but unmistakable. The Venezuelan captain exhales through his nose. The English is perfect, professional, cold. Sir, they're holding depth 0 stationary, the sonar tech reports. Copy, keep recording. Up top, sailors line the starboard deck, staring at the submarine less than 2 miles away. The black hull gleams under the rising sunlight. For some, it's the first time they've ever seen an American sub this close. To them, it looks like a weapon from another era.
Oh, yeah.
Smooth, huge, silent.
I mean, bro, guys, we live in the future
The kind of machine built to end
compared
wars,
to
not
many other
start
countries.
them. On the American side, every move is deliberate. Cameras rolling, data logging each second of the encounter. Both ships are collecting everything. Bearing, distance, transmissions, wake patterns. Because in modern naval warfare, the battle isn't fought with missiles first. It's fought with evidence. By 6:52 a.m., the closest point of approach drops to 1.3 nautical miles. No one blinks. The Venezuelans hold position. The Americans hold silence. The sea between them is charged, still, and electric. This isn't a firefight, it's posture warfare. Precision chess, played on
Taking
open
notes
water.
for the end, guys.
To understand why a U.S. submarine would even surface this close to Venezuela, you have to zoom out, far beyond the radar screen. For months, the U.S. Navy has been running Operation Sentinel South, a maritime security mission aimed at intercepting drug routes and arms trafficking lines spreading across the Caribbean. These routes often sneak through international waters that Venezuela claims as part of its extended Bolivarian security zone.
I'm sorry. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. No, that's not how that works here. Your country's waters is your country's waters. Okay, so as soon as we are outside of it, then you're fully aware you're in international waters, and basically anything can basically happen here, guys. Right? I get it. You want to protect your waters? Do your thing, guys. But we are, in fact, in international waters, and there's really nothing you can do unless you want to start something crazy, and we're going to finish it very fast.
It's a gray zone, legal for navigation, political dynamite for Caracas.
Generally.
The United States calls it freedom of navigation. Venezuela calls it provocation.
Right. I
That's
can
why
see
encounters
that
like
also.
this happen quietly, but often. They're never announced, rarely acknowledged, and always choreographed down to the inch. The submarine's sudden surfacing isn't an accident. It's a controlled display. It's a message that says we can operate anywhere, anytime, and you'll never know until we decide that you should
To let
know.
you know, right.
Virginia-class submarines specialize in this. They can stay submerged for months, run completely silent, and track surface vessels without ever being detected.
Oh,
When
that's
they
scary.
surface near a patrol zone, it's not because they're trapped.
Oh, no,
It's
they know.
because
They
they've
want you to
already
know.
seen everything they needed to see. For Venezuela, that's the problem. The country's Navy relies on limited sonar coverage and coastal surveillance aircraft designed for smugglers, not submarines.
They don't care about no smugglers, bro. Sorry.
When an American boat rises inside visual range, it's not just presence, it's proof of surveillance. Both nations know the stakes. Neither wants an incident, but both need to show strength. For Washington, it's law enforcement at sea. For Caracas, it's sovereignty. And between them lies a thin line, invisible border, one wave away from a diplomatic crisis. 6:57
I agree.
local time, tension hits the ceiling. The U.S. submarine still hasn't moved in 15 minutes. It sits there, half submerged, command sail pointing straight toward the Venezuelan patrol ship like a drawn sword. Every second it stays exposed feels deliberate, and every sailor
is deliberate.
watching knows it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Range
yeah.
1.2 nautical miles, the navigator reports. The captain's voice is steady, but his grip on the bridge rail isn't. Hold course. Keep weapons cold. On the Guy Carey's deck, 50 caliber gunners stand by, not aiming, just showing readiness. Cameras roll. Radios hum on low volume. Every movement is being logged for headquarters. Then, without warning, the submarine shifts.
Okay.
A slow roll to port, no more than 10 degrees. But in naval language, that's a paragraph worth of meaning. Sir, she's turning toward us, the watch officer says quietly. The Venezuelan captain
We're just saying hi. That's it.
glances at the bearing indicator. 084, now 083.
Just a
They're
just a
being
handshake.
painted. Not by radar, but by alignment.
Right.
A warship doesn't point its bow without purpose. He reacts with a move straight from the playbook, a parallel course adjustment,
Oh.
bringing his ship to 15 knots and sliding laterally across the sub's beam. Not threatening, but close enough to show that he's not backing down. Inside the sub, the U.S. crew watches through high-definition optics. Every camera, every acoustic sensor, every radar emission from the Venezuelan vessel is being captured. They're not provoking, they're recording. The captain of the sub knows that Caracas monitors these videos for later propaganda. He's giving them exactly what they came for: a picture of American power that breaks no rules. Back on the Guy Carey, adrenaline spikes. The executive officer leans over the bridge console. CPA 1.0 nautical miles. Steady, the captain orders. His eyes lock on the sub. It's a standoff. One wrong word, and the ocean changes color.
Right.
Then finally,
Right.
movement. The submarine tilts slightly, nose dipping beneath the surface. No radio call, no flare, just descent. Bubbles roll off its hull like smoke, white foam collapsing in its wake. In 20 seconds, it's gone.
Now you see me. Now you don't, bro. You don't even know if I'm right underneath you.
The sea closes over as if nothing ever happened. The Venezuelan radar shows a faint trace for 3 heartbeats, then silence. The ocean swallows the world's quietest threat and takes the tension with it. 0703 local time, the ocean is calm again, but the adrenaline hasn't gone anywhere. On the Guy Carey's bridge, no one speaks for several seconds. The radar shows only scatter. The sonar display, once bright with contact signatures, fades to clean blue. The American submarine has disappeared just as quietly as it arrived.
Right.
The captain breaks the silence first. Mark down last known coordinates, save all logs. His tone is flat, professional, but every sailor on the deck knows that they just brushed against something far larger than themselves. The Venezuelan ship maintains speed for another 10 minutes or so, scanning, sweeping, and trying to reacquire the contact. Nothing. The ocean has erased it. On the American side, the submarine is already 200 feet below, sliding back into silence. Acoustic sensors confirm no pursuit. The mission log notes the encounter, the position, and the response time of the Venezuelan vessel. Every byte of data is encrypted and sent through a narrowband buoy link to U.S. Southern Command.
Okay.
Up top, the Venezuelan crew begins to relax, slow.
I don't know how you can
cautious,
relax now.
Not trusting the quiet.
Right.
Encounters like this rarely make the news, but they do redefine the balance of power in the Caribbean. The U.S. Navy calls them gray zone operations. shows of strength that never cross into open conflict. Every second of today's encounter was recorded, logged, and analyzed. Because in modern naval warfare, victory isn't about firing first, it's about being there first. Control of the sea doesn't win by noise, it wins by presence. And this morning, presence belonged to the United States. For the Venezuelan crew,
we
it's a
showed
story
out
they'll
completely.
tell for years. For the U.S. Navy, it's just another patrol, another silent lesson delivered in steel. So here's the question for you. If you were in command of that Venezuelan patrol ship, would you have turned away or held your course?
Okay, easy question. That's an easy one here. I would have held my course, right? I mean, again, you have to understand this here, guys. No one is trying to provoke something massive. I will say, though, we are probably trying to provoke something. I think we want them to do as much. We want them to do something. So that could be basically used as an excuse. I think that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. But again, I'm just an outsider looking in here. Would I like for that to be the absolute truth here? No, I don't think we should be doing that specifically, right? But if they do anything to any of our ships, specifically in international waters, you can 100% guarantee within the hour we're inside of that country, right? Like, that's just what it is. We're there. We are there immediately. There's nothing you're going to be able to do to stop us immediately, at least. Right? I definitely do not think that we should be risking a WW3 specifically over Venezuela. But just understand, if they shoot first, we're going to reciprocate in a way that is wild. I know it. We're America. That's what we do here, guys. Right? But then immediately their specific allies, meaning our literal adversaries, so understand that Venezuela is allied with our adversaries, okay? China and Russia, they're going to have something to say, right? Even though Russia should not even be talking right now with what they're doing in the Ukraine, but they're going to have something to say, all right? Let's just be completely honest. They're going to have a lot to say. And I think that needs to kind of be in the back of everyone's mind here specifically. So I think the only way that any of this could basically even move forward in a way that they're not going to be able to say much is if Venezuela fires first, right? So with Maduro saying that we seem to be provoking them, yeah, that's kind of the vibe, right? Because we want to go ahead and wipe out the cartels, right? And you're not doing anything because they're holding you in power. Okay, so yeah, the only option here right now, truthfully, Congress isn't going to say, you know what, okay, let's do this. They're not our Congress, not this one that's in, nope, they're not saying that. They're not all in agreement here, right? If something was to happen, I can only imagine them then saying, well, you put all of those, the Navy in international waters, what did you expect so close to the country? Right? I can just imagine all the literal nonsense that Congress is going to basically spew to kind of get out of the fact that we have to get rid of these cartels. Because that's what it is here. Oh, but all the people, bro, you don't care about the people. You want them to come to the United States of America so we can take care of them. How about we take care of them in their country? Because that's what seems like Trump is doing. Understand this here. It's not that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were legitimately doing nothing. Okay? They were doing a lot, actually. It just doesn't matter to the American people because we saw the repercussions kind of them completely not caring about the border. Basically, is what they were doing specifically were going into some of these countries that are plagued with cartel garbage, guys, right? And trying to fix the issue, but on a very small social scale. The problem with that is that that's not heavy enough. That doesn't weigh enough, guys. It doesn't. It's not enough to basically stop people from flooding our borders. So they're just like, yeah, if you can get to the country, we'll save you. That was kind of the vibe I got, at least from that entire border crisis we specifically had. They were doing things, it just wasn't enough. And it wasn't large enough because if you want to prove that you're doing something, show the American people. Hence the reason why Trump then said, okay, hold on. I'm going to get in office and I'm going to go ahead and film all these ICE raids. Okay, I'm going to film it. I'm going to prove to you that I'm going to do something, completely knowing that the majority of Americans really care a lot about the media and, unfortunately, the media and the visuals of things. So if they're seeing gigantic convoys of people coming, of course Fox is going to show that, right? Of course, because you have to. Like, if you want to absolutely, completely squat and defecate on the other side of things, right? You're going to have to. show all of the absolute craziness that they're doing, if that makes any sense here. But again, they were doing something, they just weren't doing enough, and it wasn't really relevant to stop the actual influx. They didn't care about the influx. They wanted to save the people, but not actually fix the problem. What Trump has decided basically is, I'm going to go ahead and fix the problem so they'll just stop coming. Okay, stop coming. You understand, everything basically boils down to immigration, right? Like illegal immigration. Okay, if I fix Maduro, if I fix the problem in Venezuela, guess who we're going to now have? Guess who we're going to stop getting large scale into our country illegally? Venezuelans, right? And if you keep doing the same thing in the region, guess what's going to happen? You're going to stop getting all of the people running from the cartels. So you have to get rid of the cartels if you want to actually stop the concept of illegal immigration and all of the things that are basically plaguing the people in Central, South America, and Mexico. You have to get rid of them. There is no speaking nice here, guys. It is what it is here. And the only way to do this is to basically provoke Venezuela. Just my opinion. Who am I? Random guy on the internet. Listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. And again, the name of the channel this video came from was Navy Media. You guys have been sending me a lot from them. Their channel is amazing. Like, the videos you guys send me from them are spectacular. So please, if you do like this type of thing, make sure you guys go ahead and check them out immediately. All right? Subscribe to them. I'll catch you guys later. Guys, do you want to watch movies with me? I never actually thought to promote it over here, guys. But if you guys do want to watch it, guys, we have hundreds of movies. And I mean hundreds of movies that we've reacted to. You guys can come watch them with me if you want to, along with many TV shows. Currently, we're working on the show Dexter, along with Vikings. And we have a lot of series that are already completed. But if you guys do want to watch it with me, the link is in the description. Everything's available at the second tier. But of course, if that's not your thing, guys, don't worry, right? Listen, like and subscribe.